Right, hello and good morning my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everyone? I hope you're all well, I hope you're all fantastic and all that good stuff. Anyway, I got a new camera right there. So my Hero 9 is now in front of me, so you get better pictures from the front of you. And my Hero 12, which is my brand new camera, is right behind me. Thanks to PayPal credit, so I can pay it off in installments. So yeah. So hopefully we will not have the problem with freezing from the camera behind me, which is the one getting all the action shots. So the one in front may still do it occasionally, but we'll see. I've got a new battery in there as well, an actual GoPro one, so we'll see what happens with that. So hopefully it will be alright. Anyway, today we're on something a tiny bit different. So yeah, we are going to Winchester bobtail, so we have no trailer at the moment, and we're going up there to collect a trailer, which is a fridge trailer, and then that's coming back to the workshop there, and then I've got to drive to Wayne's Yard, pick up a trailer from there, and then go all the way down to Penrith and Pen something in Cornwall to collect some spuds to then go up to Middlesbrough. So I imagine I'll be spending the night in Cornwall tonight. I can't imagine I'll get too much further because, well, Winchester's going to take a little while to get to and a little while to get back from, so that's going to be most of my driving done for the day. and then, yeah, by the time I get down Cornwall, that's going to be another 3 hours, so by the time I get down to the Cornwall spuds, that's probably going to be more than 3 hours, isn't it? I don't know, three and a half, something like that. So yeah, by the time I get down to Cornwall to collect the spuds, I'm going to be on about 7 or 8 hours driving, so we won't get far out of Cornwall, which I do not mind at all, so yeah. So that's going to be the plan for the day. Also, you may notice, I'm not in my truck. Yes, I'm in AYF, or WK68 AYF, so yeah, my truck is poorly at the moment. It's not the only one either, one of the others is quite a bad failure as well, so yeah, so you may have seen on my social medias a few weeks back, maybe just over a month ago now, for you anyway, for me it was last week, was going along the A303 fully loaded with plasterboard, just past the Mitchell Dever turning going up the hill. This is around Andover area, so where Mitchell Dever Road is, I sort of went past that, and all of a sudden my dashboard flashes up low coolant and all that, and then my temperature goes like that. So yeah, what happened is one of the coolant pipes popped off the back of the compressor, which is not ideal. So I was literally right next to the lay-by there, so I was like, well, I can't put in there now, it's too late, I'm at it. So I pretty much carried on up the hill, feathered the throttle and just crept up it. Sort of, I was up the speed, so I was trying to use as much momentum as possible. And then I was literally coming up to the Winchester Road turning at Andover, and I literally coasted down that hill, and I had enough momentum from that to then get into the next lay-by, which meant my temperature did come right down. But I think the damage was already done at that point, because last week, 2 videos ago when I done the Isle of Wight, you saw me topping up with water. I thought I was chasing an air bubble, which sometimes can be the case. You know, sometimes they'll work out as the engine runs for the day, and then when you park up at night, the air bubble will work its way up through the system. I thought I was just chasing an air bubble, but by about Wednesday, I was like, I'm still putting water in this. This is not good. Yeah, it turns out what's happened is a gasket has gone somewhere, whether it's on the compressor. The head gasket's gone as well. That's the long and short of it. The head gasket's gone because it's pressurizing the water system, causing the water level to drop. But then as soon as you undo the cap, it hisses out of air, and then the water level comes back again, so it's uncompressing the water. So yeah, so they done a sniff test and that found CO2 in the coolant. So yep, head gasket has gone on my truck, so I'm in this one for the foreseeable future until mine is fixed, which is annoying, but it is what it is. That's all part of these vehicles doing the hard work that they do. So yeah, so unfortunately I won't be in my truck for a little bit. I'll be in this thing. Needs a bit of a clean out. I need to clean the fridge because it's not very nice. So yeah, Other than that, it's not too bad in here. Just obviously I haven't got all my creature comforts that I normally have, so I'm running on low kit. It's like when you go on holiday and you pack stuff and you maybe forget a couple of bits. It's like that. So yeah. Anyway, I'll stop rabbiting on. So we're going to continue on without a trailer up to Winchester, and the place I'm going to doesn't look particularly truck friendly. It looks like it'll be alright to get in without a trailer, but getting out with a trailer could be tricky. And it also looks like there's a weight limited bridge I have to go over, which again, not ideal. But we'll figure that out when we get there. I'm going to give me boss a call in a bit and then find out who dropped the trailer off, and then see if they can give me a bit more of an insight to the exact way I have to go in to get this trailer. So yeah, fun times. I'll see you in a bit. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we've just come off the M3 and we are heading not up the A34, we're going up the A33 because we're going into Winchester this way. Because I messaged my colleague that dropped this trailer off. He's on holiday this week, but he's replied back to me and he's told me exactly where I need to go. So it's not quite where the address is, so I don't have to go over that little bridge, because I think where the address is takes you to the entrance to the park, the recreation ground, but I don't want to go quite there because A, very, very tight residential streets with cars parked either side, and a gateway that's very, very tight, and a bridge that's 7.5 ton, so we don't want to go over that. So yeah. Yeah, we've got the correct way we are supposed to go in, which is handy, very, very handy. So we're going to head there and go get this trailer. Still looks like it's going to be relatively tight. It's still for a residential place, but it's not quite as bad. So yeah, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Oh dear. Anyway, fun fact. Did you know that Winchester used to be the capital of the UK? Yeah, I think it was like 900-ish AD until like the 12th or 13th century, when London then grew and became the capital. But yes, this was once our nation's great capital. Good stuff, eh? Don't mind Winchester, it's okay. It's a nice sort of size for a city. It's quite small for a city, which is what we like. I don't like places too big, they get too busy. Can get horrendously busy around here, but it's not like London busy. And of course, now we're near the customer. It's raining now, so yeah, I say customer, where the trailer is. This is our fridge trailer, I think, that we're collecting. We do have a fridge trailer. I think we pretty much just rent it out to people to use as storage for events and whatever. So that's pretty much what this has been here for. Oh, there. So this is going to be where I'm coming out as well, because yeah, I know I can come in and out on this road with a trailer, so well, I've done it before. So the road it was going to take me in is a bit further up this way, and I'll cut through and go to the recreation ground that's just over there. But yeah, glad I'm kind of not doing that now. That would have been too tight. Too tight. I think it was down this way. Don't look too bad. Oh. And suitable for HGVs, lovely. Oh. Alright, where's this guy going? What's he doing? Oh, he's loading up there, is he? Ah, I see there, chopping trees down. Well, I want to go in this road here, so I'll be able to sneak around this guy, won't I? Thank you. Very kind of you. Alright. Let's go collect this trailer. That's right, loads of room here. I could swing 2 cats around here. No, this is where it's going to get a bit more fun. They were like, what's the truck doing down here? Surprise! So you'll go down there and keep going on straight. I mean, to be fair, everyone would have seen the trailer brought down this way anyway. Getting back out on that road up there could be a bit tricky because of that white Mini there, and then I'm probably going to have to bump up on the curb, I think. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without doing that. Right. Car coming this way. Might have left you enough room. Trees are a bit low there. Oh. Oh, jeez. I wouldn't have to reverse it out of it. Like, there's someone to turn it around, or it's already turned around. That'd be a fun reverse, wouldn't it? Find out in a minute, wouldn't we? Oh, these trees are hollow. Bang. You alright?
Alright, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Got this one around here, huh?
Yeah, I'm collecting the fridge.
Turning around, he's gonna go to the back of it.
Yeah.
And I suppose you can go at the front of me just after.
Alright, okay. Right.
He's just putting the last thing in.
Yep.
Close it up, hook up, and you're ready to go.
Cool, no worries.
Right.
Thank you. I'll have a look, see how it is.
Well, yeah, if you want to go up, I don't know. If you find if you want to go up again before you go up.
Yeah, okay. Nope, just let me go. Cool. Here's our fridge trailer. It's full of things. Oh, we're gonna have to hitch up an angle, I think. Angle of the dangle. Is that ours? Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll squeeze in there. Yeah, so we've got to hitch at a slight angle, which isn't the end of the world. There's me doobly doo. Just turn that nonsense off for now. I'll watch that bollard there. Still putting a few bits in it, so that bollard's right there. Don't want to hit it. Oh, yeah, we missed it. Real good. Are we going down? I might be able to turn around up there. Wow, not a lot of room here. just wait there because the back of the trailer. I don't want to hitch underneath it and bang it and then have someone fall out. So just gonna sit here for a minute and then yeah, we'll make sure we bang underneath it when there's no one sort of hanging in it or anything like that. So yeah. All right, see you in a minute. It's gonna be fun turning around. I think should be room to spin around there, so shouldn't be too bad. Not as bad as I thought, anyway. All right, put the clip on. Yep, this is our fridge trailer. See how tight it is. That's the bollard I was trying to miss. So pretty tight down here. Not too bad. Not too bad. So I'll just hitch this up quickly. Good. See how close we are to that drain pipe as well. Not too bad. Take the brake off. Ooh. Whole bunch of stuff in there. Got to put my number plate on. Check the lights in a second. I mean the lights are on, just check the indicators. Yeah. So just wait for them to finish loading, then we'll get off. See you in a minute. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. Let's move that camera over there a little bit, you'll be able to see a bit of the reverse then. So I've got to reverse out of it. So just got to wait for our air to build up a little bit because we're a bit low. This trailer's obviously very, very empty of air. So we've got to back up, get out and then reverse around that corner back there, which is quite a tight road to back into, but doable. But we need air to be able to do so. There we go. So I'll reverse up a bit. Very, very close to that electricity box down there, or gas box or whatever it is. Like literally inches. Alright, so we'll go forward and take a nice gentle turn out. Then we'll get ourselves lined up for the reverse. There we go. I've not actually pulled this trailer before. It was the first time I've pulled this. Considering I've been at Canes for what, 3 years now. Is it 3 years? Yeah, 3 years. 21 I started there. I should have probably started a bit earlier. be alright. I'm going down quite a slope, so the pivot point's moved to the front wheel. Should be all good now. I think that'll do it. I might have to go forward a bit and then back a bit. That's better. Had my reverse beeper off, didn't I? Alright, there we go. That's that bit done. Thank you, pal. Right, stick our seatbelt on very quickly before we get on the main road. And then get this all the way back to the yard. There's about 3 other trucks in there all collecting stuff, so I think one of them is going to pull down to where I was and start loading up there. So he could be here a while. Just drag ourselves through all these trees that you'd think, because of all these vehicles coming in, that they'd at least trim back a little bit, but no. Why would they do that? Let's turn that camera back around. Maybe I should get a new mount for front one of my truck, so I can pivot it around to see out, because this one's got a wider view than what the old Hero 3 has, so you can see a little bit more. So we'll see how this video turns out. It could be a bit more interesting. You never know. Obviously, I've got the Hero 3 for anything I need to do outside the truck, because that'll be a disposable camera now, so if it gets broken, it gets broken. Not too worried about it. Obviously, the Hero 12 will pretty much firmly stay inside the truck. And I may get another medium mod for the Hero 9, so I can use my wireless mics if I'm outside and decide to use that one outside. But we'll see on that. We will see. Oh, hello car. Hi taxi. You're going to come down this way? You're going to make me go through all the trees? Yeah, I thought you would. Because it'd be too difficult for you to pull onto the right hand side, wouldn't it? If anyone else turns in now, it's tough. Oh, we might be right. Might have enough room past this mini to swing out and around. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Still go up on the curb a bit, I think. Watch that van. Yeah. Oop. You're kind of right in my way there, love. You have to go for... That's it. Thank you. She didn't look too happy about it, but you want a festival or something, that's what you get. Trucks. So no point being grumpy about it. They're not going to send all this stuff in a van, because you need about 30 vans to take all this stuff. And then there'll be a massive queue of vans. Oh, it's not tree surgery, they're delivering new trees. Wonderful. Alright, let's wait for these cars to go. Of course, every car in the world wants to come this way now. Always the way. Oh, you're coming in there, good. I'm going to take that as my opportunity to get out. And you've stopped, well done. Thank you. Fair enough, most people would have just carried on and driven in the road, even though the trailer's coming toward them for certain doom. But no, it was alright, weren't too bad. Right, 2 hours back to the yard. By the time we're there, we should be on about 4 hours 15 driving, so we'll have to stop for a half-hour break, because I had a 15 while I was waiting for them to finish loading the trailer. So it was all good. It was all good. But yeah, let's head on home. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we are nearly back at the yard, or well, technically the workshop, so yeah. Am I a bit darker now? I don't know. It looks a bit darker on the screen I can see myself on, so nah, we'll ignore that. So we are nearly back. We currently have 13 minutes of driving time back, so I've got to try and get down to the workshop and backed in within 13 minutes. Because, yeah, and then have a break at the workshop. So I might go have a quick nip into my truck and get some bits to clean the fridge in here, because the fridge in here is a little bit dirty. It's not too bad, it's just, yeah, someone has used it before, it's not been the cleanest, I guess, or, yeah. But yeah, I left some bananas in my truck as well, so I've got to make sure I go throw them out before they start rotting. They're probably close to it now. Ooh, in the hedge. Always seem to pass trucks like that one tight point there, and there's another little tight point just down here. Like right here's a pinch point. Right, let's see how easy we can get down to the workshop. So we need all the road. Oh, we're all stopping for some reason. I need to be right where that straw trailer is. I need to get right out early so I can get the whole trailer over and then turn in. Because bear in mind, when you have fridge or box trailers on, they're actually a tiny bit wider than a curtain sider or a flatbed. Your curtain sider and flatbeds are generally 2.55 metres wide, whereas your boxes and your fridges are generally 2.6 metres wide. So you can still fit 2 pallets in lengthways or widthways, whichever way you want to look at it, but still have thickness on the walls to cope with the weight of the load, etc. Alright, as long as nobody stops, this is my chance to get out after the silver Polo. So we get right out over now. Turn in as late as we can. Always fun getting in here. There we go, we're in. A little bit snug, but not too bad. So we've got 10 minutes driving time left now. So another fun fact, I had to get rescued last night because I had a bit of a mission on. I had to go drop some steel work off at the solar site in Kent. Done that fine, but my boss couldn't get me any timber work or anything, so I ended up going all the way down to Dover to collect straw, which, well, Dover's 4 hours and 40 minutes back here, and I only have 4 hours driving time left by the time I was down there, so yeah. It was just one of them days, but the thing is I was in one of the other drivers' trucks and it had to be back for this morning so he could go out in it. So yeah, I got as far as Corfmullen on 9 hours 10 minutes driving, and then my boss had to come out and rescue me. So he brought his pickup out. It's a Ford Ranger, so I had the Ranger last night. So drove from Corfmullen straight home and then came in that in the morning, which was nice. Alright, let's try and reverse in here. It's always fun trying to reverse into the workshop here. Mind, there's nothing in that little concrete pad there, so it makes it a little bit easier. I've got a little bit more room to swing out. It's always a bit of a blind side, and it's a bit, until you're sort of part way in there, you can't really see a lot. I'll probably get in and probably want me to park it out here for now, but they usually park flats out here. There we go. Don't know where he's going to want me to put it. I think this couple of other trailers might be around the side of the workshop he'll want it, maybe. I have to go speak to him in a second. Yeah, there's 2 trailers there. Hi. Get it somewhat lined up. Try that again. I'll get her over a bit more. I'll get her over a bit more. Oh. Right, brake done. So we managed to get in here alright, no problems. Had 5 minutes left after we got in here, so yeah, did a good job. So now we are off to Wayne's yard, bobtail again obviously, to go collect a curtain cider from there, to then go collect some potatoes in Cornwall. So yeah, make sure my brake is done. Yeah. So when I got here as well, I also just gave the fridge and microwave a quick clean as well. So they're a bit more hygienic now. Yeah, I thought I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but I'm a bit better than that. So as you can see from the short video now, Rory's getting on with my truck. He's got everything off and cleaned up and ready to go. So he's hoping he can have the head back on tonight and then spend the start getting all the ancillaries and all that back on tomorrow, and then hopefully get it a test driven and whatever. See how it goes. So yeah, he's definitely cracking on with it. So Might be back in it by the end of the week, which would be nice. Back in my own truck. Definitely next week, I reckon. So yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, you don't hang about. He's a good man, Rory. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. No, it's all good. Yeah, so we're going to go head off to Wayne's and go collect this trailer. So I'll see you in a bit. I don't know why I'm doing this. Right, okay, so here we are, just heading up towards Wayne's yard. As you can see, I've got a Wayne's in front of me right now. I'm going to go collect this trailer. Anyway, I forgot to say when I was leaving the workshop, yeah, Rory was just cleaning up the head ready for it to go on. So what had actually happened is, so we thought the head gasket might have blown on the side where the compressor was, but it actually blew out between cylinders 1 and 2. It had actually blown through the cylinder into one of the water jacket, or one of the water jackets. So he reckons that the head gasket was on its way out anyway. Just the little problem with the water pipe coming off the compressor was enough just to push it over the edge. So yeah, it was going to happen at some point. That just sort of helped it along a little bit. So yeah, you can actually see slight marks between cylinders 1 and 2 into the water jacket in between. So yeah, it was that the time that I needed it, or was it the next one? I can't remember. I'm following Wayne's, but they could be going to a particular yard. I don't know. I think it was that turn in there I needed. It's because I'm following him. Oh well, I'll turn around in a bit. And with the power of editing, you won't know that anything ever happened. That'll teach me for assuming he was going back to his yard. Yeah. You know what they say about assumption? It's the father of all muck-ups. Yeah. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, let's go down here and get this trailer. Yeah, so you could see on the head where it was actually blowing exhaust gases through into the cooling system. So yeah, that's why it was pressurising. Never mind, but it's going to have a whole load of new gaskets. We're always hoping to get the head back on by tonight. And I think I said all that earlier anyway, so yeah. Also another thing, you people in the military, in the army, British Army, obviously they beat you down. They essentially teach you to how to do everything, and you know how to work as a team, and that's all part of being in the army is about. Do they not teach you how to flush toilets in the army? Because I went off to Random Services westbound, and I went to go drop the kids off the pool, and a man wearing fatigues, like army stuff, came out of one of the cubicles because it was quite busy in there. They were all full, and he came out, and I went in there, and there was Richard III staring at me out of the pan. I thought you obviously haven't been taught how to flush a toilet, so I had to do it for him. So makes you wonder, doesn't it? I don't know. It wasn't that difficult. Anyway, let's see if we can find this trailer we got to pick up. There it is. It's a big blue one. It's actually quite a tall one. How tall is that? 4.51. Okay, it's not too bad. So we'll back up underneath that one, get that all hitched up. Whoosh. Don't want to hit that little white Audi. I think there's straps in this trailer actually. I didn't think about that. So I don't know if there's any on the side lockers of this trailer, this unit, because I've not actually checked. I might actually on the trailer wanna. Hold on. Hold on. So we have a situation. I'm going to assume This trailer was dropped by Dom or someone who's got a tag because I'm too high. You see? Daylight gets me in the fifth wheel, so we've got to wind the trailer down onto our truck so we can actually hitch up to it. So yeah, let's hope it's not too difficult to wind this trailer. So now we are, I'll wind it a little bit more, just give it. Right, so now we've wound it down, we got the legs up a little bit. I haven't wound them all the way up in case I need to pull forward. The last thing I want to do is drop the trailer. So we'll just go back underneath it and hitch up, make sure the fifth wheel engages, and then continue on with everything else. So from reverse. There we go. No, that's not it. Having problems. Having problems. Why are we having problems? It's in there, but it's not engaged. We'll have to hit it a bit harder. We can't wind the legs down anymore because the legs are off the floor. That's got it. Being funny buggers. Yeah, so the pin's actually engaged now. So you probably won't be able to see. But that's actually clipped in now. That clip on. And if we look in the back, you probably won't be able to see, but you can see where it's attached across in the middle. So it's actually locked the pin in. So that's one way to check. So, oh, what a faff. Alright, let's get the rest of this hitched up. I'll see you in a minute. Right, we are done. Yeah, got the trailer all on. Look at that. Oh, we do have straps in the back of this trailer, which is nice. Trailer brake didn't want to come off straight away, but we got it done. So we're quite tall, and where we're going, the trees are quite low, so we are going to be hitting a lot of trees when we get down there. But nah, here's what it is. Yeah. So, fun and games we're going to have. I know where we're going, we've been to this farm before, so we are currently 2 hours and 25 minutes away, which by the time we get there is going to leave us with, what, an hour's worth of driving? 2 hours maybe on a 10? Do I want to use another 10 already this week? Because I used one yesterday. Being as this is a Tuesday the 23rd of July, because I don't know if I said it at the start of the video. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. We'll get down there, get it on, and then obviously we're not going to get all the way back up here, but we could get quite a way up on the A30. So at least get back into Devon maybe. I'll have a think about it while I'm driving up. I'll see where I want to stop. I might want to stop after 9 hours, which will probably get me probably Bodmin sort of area, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll thunder on down there and do that. I'll probably ring the farmer on the way and let him know what time I'm going to be there, and then we'll go get loaded. So yeah, what the hell was going on there? Oh, was that a power harrow, or has he caught fire? That. Please let it be dust now, not oh no, yeah, he's doing something. Some sort of cultivation work, I believe. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. Anyway, yeah, enough about that. Right, let's go to get started. See you in a bit. Hey. Alright then, boys and girls, we are down near well, we're at Four Cross, just outside of Penryn, just north of Falmouth, just south of Truro. So yeah, we're Cornwall. We're deep down in Cornwall. So yeah, we're a long way down here. Yeah. Ain't been too bad. We're on 7 hours 49 minutes driving at the moment. We've got an hour and 6 minutes driving left on a 4.5. Theoretically 2 hours left for the day, or 2 hours and 11 minutes as of now. So I'm gonna try and get a 15-minute break on the farm at least, and then maybe have a half hour, and then push on as far as I can tonight. Use up my last 10 for the week on a Tuesday already. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, ain't you? Yeah, just get a couple of extra hours working for the day. So you may recognise this farm. I've been there a couple of times. If you watch not my 2 recent Scottish trips, but the one before that I'd done quite a while ago, the epic journey, long, you know, I went into Lossiemouth and then went across the Banff and collected seed potatoes. Well, this is the farm I delivered the seed potatoes to, so these are potentially the same potatoes that I delivered then that I'm collecting now. And they've obviously grown up and ready to move out of the roost and going up to Middlesbrough, where I took the spuds from the Isle of Wight 2 videos ago, to go get made into whatever. So yeah, they certainly well travelled, these potatoes, I tell you. Very, very well travelled. So as we know, this farm is particularly tight little roads to get to it, so we'll measure them through there. Obviously they're quite low with trees as well, and I've got a taller trailer on than what I normally bring in here. I think our usual trailers are 4.2 and this one's 4.51, so it's a good 31 centimetres taller than most of our other trailers. So we're going to be hitting a lot of trees on the way in. Should be alright though, should be alright. Alright, in we go. Into the thick of it. Well, I've got to remember, obviously this truck hasn't got air horns like mine, but it does have a light bar on it, so got to be careful of the spotlights. It's not really too much of a problem because the cab's the same height as mine. It's just, obviously it's the trailer that's a bit taller. But hey, we'll get through. I did ring the farmer up about an hour ago and tell him that I'll be here this time, so yeah. We're in, yeah. Yeah, so he is fully aware that I'm on my way down. There we go. Grabbing all the branches. Do love coming down these lanes sometimes, so separate some ends from the boys. You know, maybe I should get out and check, you know, make sure I can fit down here and all that stuff, you know. Oh no, it's so tight and narrow, how will I ever cope? Maybe I'll just get on with it and not make a fuss. Doesn't need to be drama coming down places like this. Oh, there's people. Hi people! You may need to move. Yeah, if you stand over there you'll be fine. That'd be great. Thank you all. Try and keep over the side. They're all good. I think they're expecting to see me down there. God, these trees are all low. They're all low. Right. Caution, you are entering a working farm. Please be aware of machinery, livestock and dogs. Yes. They're fully aware of that. What would be a trucking around Majono video if I wasn't going down somewhere silly, eh? Ooh. Ooh, that was a bit of a scrape, wasn't it? Alright, here we go. Is this gate open? It certainly is. Let's get straight on in there. Oh, tractor's there. I gotta get around him and park around the side of him without any issues. Should be alright. As long as I move around so we can get out, we'll be good. I'll just pull straight up in the corner here. And then load me from either side then. Should be alright about there. Right, let's get loaded. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Just waiting for our brake to take over. So they loaded me. I had a 15-minute break before they started because they were still packing a couple of bags. So that was fine. So I got everything open, got loaded super quick. Sort of bang, 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 got them all on, get them all strapped up. And then I've just sat here and had a half-hour break after they've all gone. So job's good and our break is done and we can crack on up the road. So yeah, it didn't take long to load at all, which was brilliant. 20 bags we got on. They're not as heavy as the bags from the Isle of Wight, so hopefully we'll be within the boundaries of the law. But yeah, we'll find out tomorrow when we get on the weighbridge, won't we? Right, just ticked over 46 minutes on the brake. So let's reverse on out of here. Get on up the road. He was a bit surprised I came in forwards, so I said, well, this is the third or fourth time I've been here, and every time I've come in forwards, so I don't know. But then I think I've delivered each time, not collected, so that might be the difference, because obviously I've got to reverse out and then from a dead start get up the hill, but we'll get up, it's not a problem. We'll use the weight transfer button and get out. Just wait for my air to build up a minute. There we go. That's it. Alright, so we'll just reverse on out on this road. Put our hazards on, though nobody should be coming up there because obviously it is a private road, this bit. Oh, we're going to get all the dust in here now, which is not what we want really. Nah, he's a nice chap, the farmer here. Bloody nice bloke. That's the fence. Fence is there. Straighten up so we don't hit it. No, we are going to hit it if we carry on in that trajectory. Just go forward a bit. There we go. Now we're going to miss it. Swing on out a bit more. Watch the fence there. We're not going to hit his pickup, that's alright. Alright, we are nearly good to go. Alright, so just for good measure, we'll hit the weight transfer button now. We'll get the seatbelt on quick. Get the old hazards off. Oh, don't want to roll back, John. Christ. And then we'll do a nice gentle start up the hill. We'll put it in manual mode. Not a problem. Go for third. There we go. Put it back in auto now, we're right, we've got moving now. I've made sure when I've done the cross strap over the bags at the back, I've done them up, undone it, done them up again, undone it, done it up again, undone, yeah, undone it, done it up again, blah, blah, 3 times. So hopefully it's taken all of the slack out, that they're now pulled in nice and tight, so hopefully they won't undo at all. Because obviously the potatoes do wiggle around as you drive and they do loosen off, so yeah. Can be a pain for undoing the straps a little bit, but we'll be alright. Alright, just got to make our way out of here and get on up the road a couple of hours. We're on 8 hours drive, well, 7 hours 57 now, so we got 2 more hours of driving. So might as well get on up as far as we can. I haven't set the tom-tom yet. while I'm in the gateway. Actually, I might do that now quickly. Recent destinations. Right, so that's the thumbnail I've got. Alright, let's get out of here then. Then we'll take a nice gentle crawl up the hill the other side. There we go. Oh, you've come down this way now, Carl. That's going to be problematic because you're going to need to reverse now. That's it, that'll do it. You don't need to go in there, I'm turning off. Thank you. Let's press the weight transfer button now so we don't lose traction. Just keep her nice and steady. We'll put her in manual mode now. And just keep her in third. So I think if we try and grab fourth, we'll bog down too much, I think, and then we won't get, well, then we won't continue to go. Though we will get moving again. If it was wet, it'll be a different story, so. Once we get around this corner, we should be alright. That branch was really low. Thought I was going to smack that. There we go, and put her back in auto mode now. I can tell some tall trailers have been along here because a lot of trees been it. We're okay, let's watch that bit. Oh no, the drama. It's not that bad. There we go. Not a problem at all. Straight run back out onto the main road now. You still have to watch out for the low trees a little bit. Smack that one a bit. Thing is, this one, the spotlights and the light bar are fairly newish to us, so I don't want to be damaging anything if we can help it, but what can you do? Whew, excuse me. Clunk. Oh, I think that's the worst of it now. I've probably got half a tree on my catwalk now, but I can stay there till I stop later. That big old branch is hanging down as well. I need to kind of miss that, so I need to move over. Smart move, mate. That 206 is just about to indicate and come in here, but obviously I'm in the way, so he's changed his mind. He's probably gone round and roundabout to come back down again. Which if he does, if he stops and lets me out, that'd be great. I'm just going to edge out here. There we go, someone's let me go. Stop there. Well done. I'll be there all day otherwise. Say thank you to that guy behind because I didn't actually put my hand up to him. Naughty me. Alright, good stuff. Let's head on back up to the A30 and get on up there as far as we can. See you in a bit. Oh no, the drama. Righto. We are coming up on the end of our day now. We have done 9 hours and 40 minutes driving. There's probably going to be about another minute by the time I pull in here. So there's a nice big lay-by here, plenty of room. So I'm just gonna give up here. 7:15. By the time I've done my paperwork checks, it's gonna be 7:30. So it's 13.5 hours for the day, which is not too bad. I could do a lot more hours, but I've only got like 19 minutes of driving time left, so there's no point going any further. So we'll pull on down here, we'll get ourselves fed and watered, and then chillax for a bit, and then probably start about 4:30 in the morning and get on up the road. So when I left the farm, I was 8 hours and 40 minutes from the delivery point. So now I'm currently 6 hours and 49 minutes from the delivery point. So it's going to be a nigh on 7 hour drive up there tomorrow, with traffic probably a little bit longer than that. I'm going to hit traffic at some point, but we are going to get an early start tomorrow and get on. I do need to get some fuel sort of first thing as well, whether I get that from Exeter or whether I get it from Sedgemoor, I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out later. Well, tomorrow. So yeah, there we go. So I hope that camera seems to have behaved itself with the new battery in it, because I got new batteries with the new camera, so it comes with a battery, and then I bought 2 new batteries as well with a charger. So, and that camera seems to have behaved itself, so I'm wondering whether it was the batteries that was the issue. So I went about it the very expensive way, but hey, means I got a better camera to use for videos and stuff. So I'm going to go through some of the settings and that, but hopefully it comes out alright with sort of rushing setting up the camera, because I couldn't set it up when I got home last night, because I didn't have a memory card with me, because I left them in my car, which was in the yard, because I had the boss's pickup Ranger. Yeah. So yeah, so I when I got in this morning, I quickly got in the truck, chucked all my stuff in, made the bed, quickly set up the camera very quickly and some basic settings, and then yeah, we got it running. So hopefully it's all good for you. But yeah, that's my day done. Quite a busy day. Yeah, there we go. 18 minutes of driving left. 9 hours 42 driving we done. So yeah, 13.5 hour day, not too bad. So yeah, that's it. We're all done. Tomorrow's going to be probably a shorter day, because I'll probably run out of driving time before I run out of working time, so it's not really an issue. But we'll see what happens. We'll get up to Middlesbrough as early as we can, I suppose. Probably by about midday. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you nothing, and it helps the videos do better. So do us a massive favour and hit that like button, please. Everyone, hit the like button. It'll do good for the videos. It will help my channel grow and help more people see the videos. Also, if you subscribe to the channel, if you're not subscribed, doesn't cost you a penny, and then you'll get you hit the little bell icon as well, and then you get notifications when my videos are released, so you won't miss a thing, because there are other little bits of material coming out in between the main videos, which are released at 6 PM on Mondays. Yes. Also, share the video with someone you might think might like it. Share it on all your social medias and all other platforms and that. And also leave a comment. Yes. Tell me what you think about the cameras now. Obviously, I'm in a different truck, so I haven't got the same setup as usual, but we'll see. See how it gets on. So yeah, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Drive safely. Thanks for trucking around with Jono. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.